was kind of their enforcer dude that had just gotten out on the ag robbery. He and I rode around one day, and we were just, I can't remember why we were riding. We were just riding around. You know, sometimes they'd hop in, I have a Benz, you know, so they hop in the Benz. We go cruising around sometimes. And he started asking me if I'm carrying. I said, yeah, man, I'm carrying. And, you know, this is what I use. It's a little, you know, hidden hammer, you know, 38 something, you know, whatever. And I didn't mind showing it to him, because if I'm showing it to him, now it's in my hand. And I'm ready anyway, you know, right. And I'm not pretending. Again, yeah, I'm strapped. You know, I don't do all the movie stuff either. You know, you're not going to pat me down and make me do a bump and what. I don't play none of that.
Yeah.
So
you don't have a vest on though, do you?
No.
Right. You can't.
No.
Too obvious.
No. So at that point, he pulls out this Clint Eastwood 45 that he's got. This dude's like 5'8".
Oh.
Must have reached his knee. He's like, check this puppy out. And it was awesome.
It's like a Magnum?
Yes.
357 Magnum?
Freaking wheel gun, man.
Holy.
It was. So I was like, man, that's pretty good. And after we talked, he's like, man, I just want you to know, man, if you get any flack from these fools out here, I know some people talk stuff, but you're good with us, man. And if you ever need anything, you let me know. I'll take care of you. So I had essentially an enforcer who was saying, man, T, I kind of got your back if you run into any problems out here. And so that is essentially what took me from this level to the next level, because what happened was there was a dude that is a dork and a half on the east side that came into a bunch of money. And when he came into a bunch of money, he wanted to start flipping it. It's the same thing that happened when we paid a big informant one time. It's $50,000. It lasted him a month. He bought a car and a couple keys.
Hold on. A dude on the east side of Dallas, Fort Worth. A white boy?
No, actually it was a black guy.
But I don't understand. So you got word that he was trying to start moving product?
Right. He's trying to move product, and nobody's interested in dealing with him because he just came into this money. And even though he's from the neighborhood and been around the neighborhood, nobody's interested in saying, hey, let's get a kilo for this guy.
Yeah.
Nobody's interested in
How did you find out about this guy?
I just knew him from moving in and out of the neighborhood. So eventually I could literally roll, and this is the smaller part of the neighborhood, the Fishbowl, but then you graduate out into the other side that is still part of Crip territory. Mm-hmm. By that time I'd been doing so many deals. I was walking into kitchens when they're cooking and whatever, and people were flagging me down and saying, what's up? Or riding around, getting my car washed at the car wash, asking me if they can get introduced to TCU cheerleaders. And, it was just, my whole thing was, if I'm going down there every day of the week, practically, it can't be to buy dope every time.
No.
So half the time I would go down again and ask, hey man, where's Joe at? Whatever. And they would say, man, he ain't here. I said, oh, well, and I'd pull out a 4-pack. We'd sit and split a beer or run up to the car wash and we'd just chat.
So your idea is like, you want to be seen as someone who's not just there buying drugs all the time, but just kind of wants to have his thumb on the pulse of, he wants to make better connections.
Right. Well, I do, but I don't want them to think that. So I'm literally coming down.
What's the point of being down there if you're not buying?
Well, because I'm asking for somebody that I know is not there.
I see.
So then it's just conversational. What you up to? Then I know people. So then the other part of town too, I would drive around and people would hit me up. Hey T, whatever. And if I really don't know who these people are, and in my mind, if I don't know they're a Crip, then I'm not interested in just doing a deal anyway. Mm-hmm. So I did get to a point where once we started buying a little bit more, it's harder for a street level kid to come up and say, man, let's do whatever. And for me to do that almost looked bad.
Yeah.
Because I was starting to come up and was kind of the guy. Nobody knew how much stuff I was really moving.